Yeah, I'm feeling comfortable lately about this rapping shit. I can never get tired of rapping about my kids. Ayy, both of them identical, looking just like twins. Cause you can tell by the textures and color of the skins. Take a look in their eyes, they want their dad to win. Shit, I know I can do this, so put my all
And we
in
got
this.
a special guest with us right now. Jahlil is in the building.
Yes, sir.
What's
Jahlil
going on?
in the motherfucking building. What's
Jahlil,
happening,
what's happening?
What's happening? That's my stealer. What's happening?
What's happening?
What's happening?
Yeah, I already knew. Yo, all right, so you got a lot going on right now, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Been active, you know what I'm saying? So fill the people in on what you got cooking right now.
Nah, I mean, I got a lot of things going on right now. A lot of things cooking up. A lot of plans going in place. You know what I mean? Everything that's got to make sure everything can go in accordingly. You know what I mean? But everything just don't tend to happen that way.
Yeah.
You might run into a few bumps in the road. You know what I mean?
That's
but,
just the way. If it was easy, everybody would do it.
Exactly. So, you know what I mean? I'm still in the trust the process situation. No, that's
Yeah.
I mean, you just got to stay humble through it. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
and you know, these are things that as an independent artist, or just as an independent artist, you're an entrepreneur, you're a business. Your business is your brand, your artist.
Yep.
So businesses, you're gonna have the ups and downs. You know what I mean? If you didn't, then shit, everybody would do it. That's why I know a lot of people don't do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So there definitely is the struggle and the process. You know what I mean? But in the end, you know what I mean?
Yes,
It's
that's
gonna
what
be
we're
all
all
worth
looking
it.
for.
So right now, let's talk about some of the things that the independent artists go through. Because I know I can name a couple, but coming from your side as the artist, I know that getting exposure is one thing.
I would say, go ahead, getting exposure. Definitely, when I was first coming up, I was having trouble with, like you said, exposure. When I would be like, hey, let's go ahead and work together. People would hit me with like, what's your budget?
Yeah.
Now
Off
look
top
like,
budget.
I'd be like, hold up, what's a budget? What you mean, what's a budget? Like, fill me in, like, give me more information what a budget is. You know what I mean? I don't know what this is to you. So I'd be like, well, I'll do this for free until I go ahead and get my name up. That's what I would tell them. I wouldn't really get no reply back. You feel me?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
that's one thing I know.
I would say there's definitely
through.
levels. There's definitely levels to everything, just like any other business.
Right.
But yeah, at the end of the day, it's kind of like, you got to build the foundation to really have something to stand on. You know what I mean? So,
right.
That's what ultimately, why we built Icon Radio. You know what I mean? It's a foundation to build upon, man. So, we're building a lot of dope new talent, and you're a part of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. Appreciate
All right.
that.
So, moving forward, you got a few things cooking right now as far as events and things like that, right?
Yes, events that are coming up, and I got a few shows that I might open up for. I got an EP I plan on dropping called East to West.
When you dropping that?
The planned date was Halloween. Yeah, the date was Halloween to go ahead and drop East to West, but you know what I mean? Like I'm saying, I sit back every single day and listen to the EP. And I go ahead and go through it like, okay, I think I gotta change some things up in the lyrics. Okay, I gotta go ahead and revise it. I gotta edit it again. I gotta go ahead and call my beat maker, whatever. You know what I mean? Just be like, hey, I gotta redo it.
Right.
It don't sound right. I gotta redo it. So I would say, I got a rough draft of my EP already ready. You know what I mean? But like I said, I want to go ahead and drop the EP when the time is right. To be honest with you, I want to go ahead and build me more audience. I want to go ahead and I want to get to the stage to where I can go ahead and just, people are asking, where's my EP? Not me telling, hey, I got an EP out. People already
waiting for it.
Yeah, they already
so
waiting for it.
You want to
exactly.
build the buzz and the anticipation and the excitement and everything.
Pretty much,
okay.
yeah.
So, absolutely. What would you say, for the people who never heard you, what's one thing about Jahlil, as far as an artist that you would say separates yourself from other artists?
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I hear this from a lot of people that listen to me like almost every day. They tell me, they be like, honestly, bro, you sound like you got your own lyrics. You got your own flow to the beats that you put onto the beat that I can vibe to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I talk to a lot of beat makers. They be like, bro, you should be able to rap to any beat. I'm like, honestly, that's true, but to an extent. You know what I mean? I gotta really sit down for like hours to be like, okay.
If you're not comfortable, it's not gonna sound.
Exactly.
It's gonna sound uncomfortable.
Exactly. Like, okay, like I would say, like, I'm from South Philly. I got this little like east. I got like a real east to west flow. I can kind of I can spit some good shit, but on a certain type of beat. Now, if I do want to go ahead and collab, and he got like a whole different beat that he's so used to, like a trap kind of beat, I gotta feel like I gotta go ahead and change my energy and change my way of coming at him. You know what I mean? Just so we make it sound good.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
you gotta adapt.
exactly.
That's what it is, though. You know what I mean? With the music, you just gotta adapt with everything.
For sure.
Okay, so now you say you're from Philly, right?
Yes, sir. Born and
How
raised,
long you been
93.
in? Why are you in Arizona?
Man, everybody always asks me the same question. My mama moved us out here.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because I come from an area that it's not as great. You know what I mean? It wasn't great growing up. I mean, like, it was cool growing up where I'm from, but like anything can happen. You know what I mean? You got bullets flying through your window. You know what I mean? I'm from a real hood, real neighborhood. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not like, it's not like out here where it's kind of like, it's kind of urban out here, and you got your like little sections. But I'm like from a real block.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A block. That's what we call your hood, your block.
Mm-hmm.
The block you stay on every single day. You go to school, you go right back to that block. You kick with the homeboys right on that block. That's the block that you like, you from. On the corners every single day. You know what I mean? Your mama and daddy don't want you doing it, but it's kind of something you adapt to at a certain age.
Right, just because that's where you go outside and that's what you run into.
So that's a good reason why we definitely moved out of Philly, because it was definitely I was getting to an age where I was like, okay, definitely getting old enough to realize a lot more things.
Yeah.
So my mama said, you know what? No, we gotta find something different.
You don't have a rich uncle in Beverly Hills, do you?
I sure do not.
Okay, because I'm just saying, because it could
Will
be
Smith,
that was a story
nah.
too. You know what I'm saying? Like in West South Philadelphia.
Yeah, South Philadelphia, born and raised.
I'm like, damn, was this really the Fresh Prince? We got.
Man, I hear that so
The real
much.
life
Nah,
Fresh
man. I hear that so much. But
Yeah.
Nah.
Okay, so coming out to Arizona, you adapt. How was it? How was it
Man.
trying to adapt to Phoenix compared
I
to
can
what
tell
you
you
used to?
because where I'm from, like it's just like it's crazy. And then like when I moved to Arizona, I swear to God, like I woke up when I came to Arizona, it was at night, so I couldn't see nothing. It was pitch black, you know what I mean? But I'm seeing like all these bridges looking all nice. I'm like, damn, there's no graffiti nowhere. And then like I woke up the next morning and I'm seeing clouds. Like I'm like, yo, like the clouds are like a little closer. Like it smells different out here. Like
Breath of fresh air.
okay, like I could tell you, like okay.
So you're okay with the heat?
Oh, definitely. Look, check this out. I'm a 90s baby, you know what I mean? So I watched The Sand-A-Lot.
Yeah.
But I'm from Philly, so when I watched The Sand-A-Lot, I was like, okay, look how they live over there. It's a little weird. You know what I mean? It's all like ranch-style homes. So when I woke
you
up,
felt like you was in the Sandlot?
a little bit, yeah, because of the area. the area that they filmed in.
Yeah. It's spread out.
Yeah, it's spread out, you know what I mean? So I thought about that, and I was like, yo, this looks like it a little bit. I was like, I'm in Arizona. This is way different than Philly.
Yeah.
The texture is different. The humidity is different. The energy is different from people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's more quieter, but you still got your
Let me ask you
wild
about
things that go on.
the energy from the people, though, because that's good. That's a good point that you bring up. Philly is the city of brotherly love,
Yes,
correct?
sir.
But it seems like everybody on the East
deeper than
Coast has like this like rough edge attitude about them, to where people out here like that's how they think of people back there, and then people on the East Coast look at Arizona and California in a different way, like we don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? We're just whatever.
Right.
Why is that?
I would say like some people are just raised like it's kind of like hard to explain, because when I was raised, you know what I mean, everybody just know how to be ignorant out there in Philly, like know how to express it differently than they do out here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can come out here and people like kind of like they express their feelings a lot different than they do out there in the East Coast.
Is it because it's like the weather, maybe?
I just think it's because it's how populated it is out there. You know what I mean? A lot of people go through shit. Like, I mean, like I'm from a city where it's already built. It's already grown. Arizona's barely was born in 1912, 1913, right?
It's still growing, yeah.
Right, exactly.
That makes sense.
You can go out there in the East Coast and you see a bunch of buildings. It's already built. You don't see cranes everywhere. You know what I mean? You don't see a bunch of welders out there putting in work. It's already out there built for them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you come out to the West Coast,
so let's relate that.
different.
Let's relate that to the music though, because in Arizona, I mean, Philly is known for a lot of
got
talent.
a lot
in
of
hip-hop.
talent.
I mean,
a lot of talent.
We can name it all day. I mean, just today I was listening to the Broad Street Bully. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Beanie Siegel.
Beanie
you know what
Siegel.
I mean? We
True
just
story.
mentioned.
I stayed right around the corner from Beanie Siegel.
Yeah.
Yep. I believe he stayed on Mifflin. I stayed right around the block, right there on Mountain. Yep, right around, a couple blocks away.
Yeah.
Yep.
Lot of dope artists out of Philly. You know. Who was Black Dog? Is Black Dog from Philly? I believe Black Dog's from Philly from the Roots. Eve.
Lil Uzi. You know what I mean?
Uzi from Philly? Yeah, that's right.
Lil Uzi. I didn't even really know
DJ
that.
Drama from Philly, too.
Drama from Philly. The big guy, Meek Mill.
Of course.
His mama and his daddy, they live like maybe like 4 blocks away, around the corner from where I went to school at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I used to play basketball at this little playground we call it the Tot Lot Cannons, for 20th Street, because in the block that I come from, the gang that we represent is called 20th Street Ozone. You know what I mean? It's not just the young kids from the 90s. No, this should go way back to like 70s, I would say, from what I know. You know what I mean? I see old heads, like maybe like, I ain't gonna no offense, but like people like your age still throw up Ozone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Like, get back on topic. Yeah.
Yeah, Philly's. My point with that, where we went with that though, was it's been established. You know what I'm saying? And going back to what you were saying with it, you know, growing. Arizona's Phoenix, and Arizona is a place where, you know, we don't have notable names like that. You know what I mean? So it is kind of growing. So in a sense, you know, you're being a part. You're helping build that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I feel like I'm definitely a good help to the little contribution. You know what I mean? Like, I knew for a fact I can help because rest in peace to D-Mac. That's when I first heard about that there was an Arizona scene out here.
Yeah.
I wasn't even rapping when I heard about this. I woke up one day, seen on the news, and it said Arizona artists, something happened. I was like, oh damn, Arizona has a music scene? Is
Really?
that serious out here?
Really?
So, you know what I mean? But some told me to start writing because I can always write dope lyrics down on a piece of paper. I can't
That's
freestyle.
crazy. That's crazy that you were interested based off of that. I mean, it's unfortunate, obviously, because, you know, rest in peace, my brother D-Mac, man. But
I was like, damn, there's a scene. I was like, damn, there's a scene out here. I was like, ooh, I know I can definitely come in. You know what I mean? I don't know anybody that's out here doing, you know what I mean, big things that's out here like Jay-Z's out here. No one like that. Nobody like that. So I'm just like, damn, who's out here? Maybe I can like come in and see where I can stand. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
But I come into the scene, and whoa, there's artists everywhere, left and right. I'm like, damn, where all these people coming from? Like, what's going on? Why is it Arizona like, or Phoenix being like up there with the music? You got some dope ass artists out here.
Still building, yeah.
Yeah, definitely still building.
Because I mean, people are expecting, you know, if it's not on a major mainstream level, then you know people aren't gonna really take it serious. So, I feel like it's almost there. You know what I mean? I feel like just one hit away.
Got
but
some shine.
I think once one artist breaks through, I think, you know, the floodgate is gonna open and people are gonna really recognize what's going on.
Shout out to the people that's doing it, like Dieter, what's his name?
Vita Ruler.
He doing his thing. He with his tour thing. Futuristic. I just heard about Bull like a few months ago. I was like, Futuristic who? Off of the Future? Off of the Migos? They're like, no, Futuristic. I'm like, I don't know. So I looked him up. I'm like, hey, he good. You know what I mean? I like his raps. I like his little visuals he be doing with the place. I'll be like, damn.
Been holding it down.
Cool. Yeah. I was like, okay, cool. Okay.
Shout to the bro, Futuristic. Okay, so Jahlil, are you doing you performing at the festival, the Arizona Hip Hop Festival?
I was still debating on that. I got some few things I got going on.
Yeah, because that's a big event.
It is a big event. I did perform last year and I did love it. I got a lot of exposure from it. A lot of people were fucking with my music. They were really liking me, you know what I mean? Really liking me.
Okay. All right, so
I was surprised.
The next event you got coming up though is when? When did you say you got something coming up?
It's supposed looking like Slim 400.
Oh, okay.
It's looking like Slim 400. Look like I might be opening
October
up for Slim
4th.
400. Yep.
All right, so we'll be on the lookout for that right there.
All right.
And then, well, actually, that would be a good look if you drop the EP. You know what I'm saying? Right after that.
If not, I could still like the music I got out now. It's on SoundCloud, on YouTube. Got thousands of views on there. Go ahead and tap in with them. You know what I mean? We make good views. Me and my boy Steez. We make good music. We make good visuals out there for people.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Okay. Real quick before we play the record, where can people follow you?
Go ahead and follow me on Instagram at @Jahlil. @_Jahlil.
Okay, that's what it is.
JAHLIL.
All right, and then this record right here is called Is it Choppin'?
Choppin', yeah.
Choppin'. All right, what's this off of? Just
a random beat. I was just going through on YouTube, you know what I mean? So I got in contact with the dude that made it, Romo, and I asked him how much it was. He gave me a price, so I went and bought it. So I got to work on it. So I was like, hey, this is dope. I got to put this down.
Okay.
My homeboy Steez heard it, and he's like, yo, that's dope. Your verse, everything is dope. You know what I mean? Not to be like, you know, cocky, but I'm still learning to be re-humbling myself, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But everybody be like motivating me, be like, yo, you dope, you hard, you know what I mean? So it's kind of hard to be like, remain humble in a good way, not to overwhelm myself, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm gonna blow up, and when it's just like, no, I'm still right here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm still right here. I still got a lot of steps to go through. There's a lot of things that I gotta do to
Yeah.
like prove myself at a level.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right, bet. Let's do this one right here. This is Chopping.
Yup.
Jahlil in the building. We come back.
Woo.
We talking about doing that So Brooklyn, right?
Yeah, we can go ahead and do something with that Soul Brooklyn.
All right, keep it locked.
Yeah, what I can do. You
All right,
know what
bet.
I mean?
Jahlil is
Let's
here.
just see what's going on with it.
Let's see what's popping. It's the Soul Phoenix Challenge. Jahlil in the building. Central Actual Icon Radio. Job
Yeah.
Blaze. Let's go.
Hey, it's Jahlil in the motherfucking building. You heard me? What's happening? East to west, South Philly to Arizona. What's good? Yeah. Hey, I'm about to show you this rapping shit that I came across. I don't need a hook just to bang your beat, and I'm bar for bar. Had another baby, no letting up. I've been going hard, trying to keep up with this rapping shit, but this shit is hard. I need a better living. These rapping niggas is living large. They see you make it, they separate from you when they far. I need a tour with the bodyguard blood and all my dogs. The support that y'all niggas give me keep me going strong. If the wifey don't like you, no, you can't tag along. You're supposed to fill your lungs with the cloudy smoke when you hit the bong. It's been about the years as a nigga got ink up on a song. Light myself up inside of a room, rap to the crack of dawn. I'm trying to live a life where a nigga can do what he want. Somebody sponsor me now, get your manager on the phone. Have a couple words with the nigga, promise it won't be long. I'm trying to show you this rapping shit that I came across. I been knew I could rap, look, I'm built for it. The niggas sign me up for the millions before I kill for it. Real rap is back, I'ma separate from these little boys. I concentrate on winning so everybody can hear my voice. I'm really waking shit lately, yeah, I've been making noise. Come around your girl and I make this nigga look paranoid. High school, I was Nick Cannon being that drummer boy. I was cocky though, that's the type of shit that you must avoid. Block boy, it's in my heart to run from the cops, boy. Don't try to diss me, I promise the boy will get destroyed. Couple haters, who don't enjoy it. Probably some weirdo nigga, that's all I'ma give you right now. Damn, y'all fucking with that or not? I'm tapping out for right now.
We got about 24 bars in there right there, though.
24?
Hey, something like that.
Ooh.
You know, that wasn't no just regular 16.
A little something.
Soul Phoenix Challenge right here. My man Jahlil in the building. Hey, man, I want to thank you for coming in. You know what I'm
It's a
saying?
blessing to be right here. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
absolutely.
We gotta do this
Definitely
again.
got to have you back. You know what I mean? From South Philly to Phoenix, man. That's what it is. All right, so catch my dude, Jahlil. He'll be performing October 4th at the Slim 400 show.
Let's
And
go
also
ahead and
check
get it.
for
We open up.
What's the name of the project they've been looking for?
East to west, you know what I mean? Follow me on Instagram. I keep y'all updated when it's gonna drop. You know what I mean? Like I said, everything don't go accordingly right now, but it's dropping. I got a rough draft. I'm working on it. Listen to it every single day. Make sure it's perfect. But it's 90% there. Let's believe that.
That's what it is. Now, one more thing before we get up off here though. Where can people follow you and keep up with you one more time?
Instagram, I am Jahlil. IAM_JAHLIL.
Okay, that's what it is, man.
Yep.
Hey, man, appreciate you coming through.
No doubt about it.
And we're going to keep it moving, man. Centralized Show
Yeah.
Icon Radio.
Jahlil in the
Stay
motherfucking
tuned.
building. You heard me?
You
What's
know,
happening?
hey,
Yeah.
and I will say this, man, Jahlil, you did make some history tonight, being the fact that you were the first artist to come to the studio and do the live version of the Soul Phoenix Challenge. You know what I mean? So
live version. You
the
feel me?
live version. We
Oh.
live, yo.